Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kentucky Speedway here for the 13th round of the Bubbles Cup Championship, the Meijer 300. Here's how the points look heading into this weekend, with Kimi making huge strides in the championship after a catastrophic race for both Spring and Bubble. They both suffered early retirements last time out in Charlotte. Spring now holds a 161-point gap over Bubble and a 162-point gap over Kimi, who came away with a decent finish after the attrition of Charlotte. Kimi is the highest scoring driver over the last 5 races, and he is really starting to put together a championship run here in the middle part of the season. Important to note for tonight, as of right now, Spring is not here. Both Bubble and Kimi are. So, if either of those two finish in the top 3 or the top 4 with any laps led, they will pass Spring in the championship for the lead. So, the championship lead could be changing hands in this race, and that is huge. We haven't seen that for quite a while. Spring, who won at Phoenix, and that was an incredible race. But anyways, as always, I'm your host, Agent JF, joined today by a very special guest, lifetime breather of oxygen and air, Marcus. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing amazing. I'm back. Ever since the last race I saw when I was back in Phoenix, that was an amazing race. I'm back and ready to commentate this race for the, what is it called?
The Meijer 300, 13th round here at Kentucky.
Can't say that, but yes, I'm excited and I'm ready for today.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing. I was just gonna mention, last time you were here, we had probably the best race of the season. Phoenix was absolutely incredible, and I think we're setting up for another barn burner tonight. So,
it's because I'm here, guys.
It is. It's the Marcus effect. So I want to quickly run over some of the events from qualifying. The car on pole, that's the same car that you watched dominate for over 100 laps at Charlotte. That's right. Brown has carried his momentum straight into Kentucky, set the fastest lap. He set a track record during his qualifying lap. So that was insane from Brown. All right, this is a brand new track. We just built it, courtesy of me. And and Brown with the insane lap time. He beat my best lap. He beat the author medal, right? So he is on insane pace here. Kimi, who's been fast all weekend, he's going to be in second. Bubble qualifies third, and I want to get to Bubble because I think he's going to be my pick for the race. This track races very similarly to Nashville. And I don't know if you remember, but Nashville, Bubble had a dominant run there. He led the most laps. He didn't end up winning that race, but he was amazing at Nashville. So I think Bubble's going to get it done. Marcus, did you have any picks for us tonight?
I do. You know what? I'm going to go with the person on pole that you've seen, Brown. As you said, he dominated Charlotte. You know, this is another cookie cutter type mile and a half. So
there you go.
I think Brown's going to win.
I do. Before we go green, I want to give a special shout out to Kimi in the 21 car and the Plato's Apex Networks car. What an absolutely gorgeous scheme from him. And we're gonna get ready to go to green right here, double file.
Here we go.
Alrighty, we are double file for turn number 4, waiting for the call. There it is. Green flag is out here at Kentucky for the Meijer 300.
Oh, wreck already. Prime in the back.
He only has rear end damage. He's going to keep going. There's not going to be a yellow for that. Brown had an amazing exit through turn 1, so he's already going to pull away. And look who's right behind him. Bubble got past Kimi on the start. Although here's a big run for Kimi. He's going to push Bubble down the front straightaway.
And Brown is going to lead the first lap with, they've already spread out, and it's been the whole lap. So
I'll tell you, there's going to be a couple key places on this track to watch. The first of which they've all just passed through, the exit of turn 2. That wall comes up on you so fast. It's so hard to be patient on the throttle right there. And then I would say the entry to 3 and then the very exit of 4, that exit opens up a lot. The car just kind of catches you. And you can carry a lot more speed than you initially think. So obviously all these drivers have done quite a bit of practice. They're going to be maneuvering around the track, working those lanes. They know how to drive it. And I think that's going to be what we need to watch for. Similar to Charlotte, the mistakes is going to be the deciding factors of this race, as Kimi catching up to Bubble here, running right behind him. They're both kind of staying close to Brown. The top three have put a small gap back to Napa.
As you said about the turns here, as Bubble starts to send it a little bit, they hit the wall. That wall is very dangerous. As you said, Brown hit it about a lap ago, and it did slow him down. Here comes Kimi, trying to get past Bubble. Can't do it, though. It's very technical, though.
Oh yeah, it is extremely difficult to get around here and make quick lap time. That's why that pole lap from Brown is so impressive, as I put in quite a few laps to set that lap time I did, and Brown smashed it out of the water over a 10th, so extremely impressive from him.
Could we see another dominant performance by him? As we see already, he's led all 5 of the laps, with Bubble and Kimi trying to trail him down.
And I think Kimi's had a little bit more pace than Bubble so far in this part of the race, but he's not been able to get past. He's pushed him a couple times, but Kimi losing out on the start and then just choosing to stay behind for right now.
Napa in the back. He hit the wall. It went into Secret Beans. And Beans into the wall. Never mind, this is the backpack.
It's looking a little bit like looking pretty rough back here. I was just about to mention Anthony had kind of pulled up to the top 3 here. So Anthony now getting into a rhythm, showing good pace. As he's trying to catch up to the group in front, Kimi's giving Bubble a push down the back straightaway once again. Oh, here comes Anthony.
Anthony right there. Ooh!
I think he was trying to push Kimi right there, but they could not get synced up, and so Anthony's going to go to his inside here. It's tough to make a pass on the inside. Kimi's going to keep the momentum on the top and get that spot back.
It's definitely tough, as you see Anthony again did that. Man.
Now Anthony's really wide right there. He has to lift out of it, I think. He's going to lose a little bit of time. Brown is really putting on a clinic here, almost up to a second gap. It's 0.867 is the difference between the top 2 right now.
And here comes Kimi. Kimi going to give a push to Bubble.
Here with Kimi, the number 21 machine, right behind Bubble. He's taking a really high exit. Really high entry there. And now he's on the exit. He keeps the speed right up against the wall. He's so close to the wall. If you tap it, you're done for. But Kimi has not hit it, and he is flying on the straightaways because the speed he carries off the top lane. Up the track. Is this a spot for Kimi to take the position? Here he goes alongside the driver with the 48. Kimi go to the inside right here into turn number 3. He's got the inside. I think he's going to take it.
Does, but he's going to slide up.
Oh, in the wall.
Into the wall.
Bubble's going to lift and try to give that spot back. Anthony's going to take advantage. He's going to get both of those spots. The 09 machine takes away second place through the middle. What a move for Anthony.
That's going to lose a lot of time for all of them. That just makes it more spread out.
Yeah, these guys going to try to get into a rhythm here, but as you mentioned, that does cause it to get a little bit more spread out there. Bubble and Kimi couldn't quite work it out right there into the wall from turn number 4. So Anthony takes advantage, and Brown is loving that. The gap is now almost 2 seconds between first and second. Although Anthony has shown really good pace, he might try to go after Brown here in the middle part of this race as we start to settle in.
believe Brown tagged the wall off turn 4, and now the gap has severely decreased. Anthony is coming right up behind him.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I also saw in the back, it looks like Kimmy was not on the pace. So Bubble got back past Kimmy. That was for third. But right now we're watching Anthony, and he has really closed the gap on Brown. Like I said, those mistakes, they can hurt big time. Not quite as much as it was at Charlotte, I don't think, but it's still, you know, that consistency is what you need to be fast, and Anthony looks like he has it right now. See, that gap is now 6.5 tenths of a second. It's just 2 seconds back now to Bubble. So Anthony really putting together some great laps here. And I want to mention the tire run now, because as we start to settle into this race, you start thinking about the strategy. These drivers have 6 sets of tires. You do not need that many. The tires do not wear almost at all here. Anthony, I can't tell. I don't think he tapped the wall there. It was really close, though. He didn't have a great corner. But, yeah, anyways, back to the strategy. Anthony, with the tires here, I think he's controlling it a little bit better than Brown right now. And it's going to pay off later in the run. Now, the fall off is noticeable, but it's not a ton. It's not a terrible amount. It's probably only a few tenths of a second. And the tire life is insane. We were hearing reports from, like, the 21 crew that you could go almost half race distance, almost make it 100 laps. So if that's the case, we could see 1 stop, maybe 2. We know these drivers like to stretch it out, so we're gonna have to just wait and see what happens. I know some guys will probably wait to see if there's a caution. If that's the case, you get a much cheaper pit stop. But tire sets are not gonna be a worry here tonight, because these guys are insanely good tires that are not wearing a lot. As Brown looks a little bit slow here. Off of turn 2, can Anthony keep the speed?
Can. We'll be right there.
He's gonna have a chance. They're starting to see the lap car of Jim up ahead, I believe. Brown was a really good exit right there off of turn number 4. Yeah, that gap has closed tremendously. I think it's just a car length between them really now. So Brown is going to start feeling the pressure here from Anthony behind. Anthony, you hear the throttle control. That is incredible off of turn 2, so close to the wall. But he is keeping it off of it, and that's the key to going faster here at Kentucky. That's a good run.
Inches to the wall is scary. You never know when you're going to hit it.
Oh, here he is. A slight bump there from Anthony. They're side by side off of turn number 2. They keep it off the wall. Who's going to have the advantage in a 3?
They're side by side as Anthony slows down and goes behind. Drop back.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to back out of that one. You lose a lot of time when you go side by side, and Anthony just didn't want to do that right there. But it cost him tremendously because he had to slow down and enter it on the bottom, so he lost all his momentum. It's going to take him a few laps to get that back.
Whoa!
That was Brown going past the lapped car of Dim, and they're coming together.
What was that?
That's going to cost Brown the lead. Anthony's going to be our first lead change of the night here on lap 24. Anthony led the 23rd lap.
He's slowing him down still.
And Brown will not be very happy with the 18 car after that. A lapped car causing distress. Is it going to happen again? Oh, right here in 3 and 4. That was close. Bubble's going to try to take advantage now. Can Bubble get a pass on Brown? That would be huge for his race. Oh, Dim comes up the track right in front of Kimmy. It is all kicking off here after about 22 laps of just single file racing. Now here comes Bubble on the inside of Brown. Brown's on the wall. And Bubble's going to take away second because of that. Does Kimmy have a run?
Stay behind.
Yeah, but Kimmy's got a good exit. Look at that exit speed from Kimmy. Here he goes. He's going to make the pass right
Bubble.
here. Oh, Bubble, it's the wall. We're going to go 3 wide. Kimmy's being forced on the apron, and he has to lift out of it.
Chaos already 25 laps into the race. Let's just go back to them first. What was that?
No idea what was happening with the 18 car there. He's way off the pace, but well, you see how it ended there. Not ideal for our leaders. It caused our first lead change. Now Anthony has a pretty good gap because of the insanity that was happening behind with Bubble getting position, then hitting the wall. Brown just got on the wall for turn 2. He might lose 2 spots right here. Bubble's going to go by. There's contact between those two, and now Kimmy up the inside. He's going to get the spot as well.
Wow. So unfortunate for Brown. Ruined by number 18 car and has now lost all 3 of his spots from pole position.
And now that there's a new car in the lead, I think Bubble's going to try to really just focus, lock in right here, and try to get the gap down the leader and go and lead some laps here, because like I said on the tire run, it's insanely long. I think if you just manage the early part of the stint correctly, you could be there later. As Kimmy with a great exit off of turn number 4. He's going to be on the back of Bubble probably in about another corner's time.
Brown is still pretty fast. He's trying to get past or trying to get up to Kimmy.
Oh, he closes right up to the back of him. Look at the center's corner speed for Brown. He's gonna try to get to the inside, but he can't quite get there. Kimmy shuts the door on him on the front straightaway. These 3 are definitely the 3 closest cars on track right now, all right up against each other. Here comes Brown on the inside of Kimmy. Kimmy's gonna have to back out of that, and Brown gets that spot.
Got another person he wants to try to pass, and as in Bubble, he's gonna go to the inside. He tries it. Bubble still clears him, as here comes Kimmy up on the outside.
Kimmy gonna try to take this spot on the outside of the car. And number 2, you see him just right there. Oh, Bubble's at the wall. Kimmy squeezes through on the outside. What an incredible move for the number 21 car. And that was insane from Kimmy. Capitalizing on the mistake of Bubble, him and Brown both get through, but Kimmy squeezed through the smallest gap. We didn't get a great view of it because we were on board with Brown, but we just saw it at the corner of our eye. Kimmy squeezed around the outside somehow. They split Bubble, and Kimmy gets back in second place here on lap 32.
It's amazing. Brown getting so close to that wall. He's trying to catch up to Kimmy.
Yeah, Brown's really going to be pushing after what was probably just an unfortunate incident. We had a great view right there of how close Brown is getting to the wall right here. And I want to mention Anthony, who's looked pretty calm out front so far once he got there. He has now led quite a few laps. I want to say that is his 11th lap led so far, so he's catching up to Brown's number. Right now, Brown holds the bonus points for most laps led with 22. Anthony's led 11. But he's going to catch up to some lap traffic here in a little bit. I think it's DJ and maybe Prime who are up ahead. As I'm looking back to Bubble and Brown battling once again. Bubble's on the outside, Brown on the inside. This is your battle for third place. As Brown leaves Bubble space on the high side, Bubble's going to get a good run down the straightaway. You can carry more speed on the top, but it's a longer distance around. Bubble falls back in line. He's going to try to cross him over. A little bump right there. Brown's in the wall. I think that might have been caused by Bubble, but Bubble's still going to muscle his way through, take the spot, and take away third.
Well, that's tough for Brown, but he's starting to bounce back. He's going to keep trying. That's all he's done already. So he loses a spot. He's going to completely try and do it again until he takes it.
And I got to mention, the last few weeks, Brown has really come into his own here. He has shown form that we have not seen from him after about a year of racing with us in Bubbles Leagues. The pace that Brown has shown in the last 2 or 3 weeks is insanity. He has gotten extremely fast. I don't know what has happened with Brown, but it's like he flipped a switch. And look at this exit. They're like Exhibit A. Here comes Brown. That's incredible.
I'm also going to mention that with Brown's random timing for being really good, there's been some conspiracy theories popping up about Brown that's not Brown. But as you see here, as Brown's name and Brown's drive or Brown's car, Brown's doing it.
Bubble's got a bad exit here. Brown with a sweet crossover move. Bubble has to leave the space. That was disgusting. Oh my goodness, what a move from Brown on the exit of turn 4. He deserves the spot.
No.
Bubble bumps him up. And he hits
puts him in the
wall.
wall.
And that was pretty poor after what was probably the best move I've seen in a long time. Ever since that Kimmy squeeze. Bubble smacks the wall because he sucks at the track. As Brown deserves to get the spot, he's going to take it back right here. Bubble's blocking like it's the last lap here on lap 40. Now he's got it. Now Brown is on the inside. Bubble's going to get a slight run on the back straightaway, I think. But Brown is really pressuring Bubble. He's making Bubble drive over-aggressive, making mistakes. Now Brown into the back of Bubble. They're a little bit slow in the middle of the corner right there. I think Brown's going to hit the wall. Oh, I couldn't tell if he did or not. He looks a little bit slower than Bubble.
With all those shenanigans, Anthony has finally caught up to lap cars after passing Beans and soon to be Prime.
Prime has recovered very well for that, having that damage, that early spin. He's passed 2 more cars, and he's trying to stay on the lead lap right here. But he's shown decent pace actually for having a damaged car, and he's slowly working his way back through the field. He doesn't have the pace of the leaders right now. But he's still doing his best out there with a damaged car and doing really well with that. As now Anthony's going to pass him. That's going to put him a lap down. He had a little bit of trouble getting by right there. I want to see what the gap is to Kimmy. You see the 21 car on the back of your picture right there, still behind the 28 car of DJ, who also has rear damage. Not sure what happened with DJ right there. But, yeah, Kimmy's not letting Anthony just run away with this. They both have to maneuver around the lap traffic in a smart way in order to not lose a bunch of time. And this is not great for Kimmy. These 2 cars fighting for position right in front of Kimmy as he's trying to get past.
Past 1.
And now he's sandwiched between them. It was a good move off of turn 4 to get to the inside of DJ. He needs to set up something similar to not lose momentum and still get past Prime. And he's gonna be stuck behind right here. Now he goes to the outside. I think Prime is going to try to let him by right here. No, not quite. Kimmy still has to fight for it. Prime up the track. Kimmy's going to go to the inside and take the spot. That was not for a position, although behind it is, so DJ gets that spot.
Up ahead of Anthony is Carter, the number 36. Camry, Toyota.
making a great return here after I don't think he's really raced since Bristol when he finished second. That was a upside down, inside out, wacky race. But Carter came in with second at the end there. That was really impressive from him. And that same 36 car. Now he's running eighth in here. He's not having a terrible run, but it's not where he wants to be either. You know, he wants to be up front fighting with these guys. Some of you guys might recognize Carter as the owner of SRU. He's pretty popular over here. He does a good job with that stuff and having a strong showing here today. Although now he's on the apron, he's going to get in the way of Anthony a little bit. He tries to lift. Anthony stays out of the wall. That was insane. No way he stayed out of the wall.
But that slowed him down. That didn't help him as
did.
Kimmy's very fast.
And he still has to go around the outside of Carter. Now Carter's going to slide him in front of Kimmy. That's going to make things tough on the 21 car. Carter, the vigilante, had to make things equal after he messed up Anthony, and he slid up in front of Kimmy.
Carter doing more blocks than Mike Tyson in the Jake Paul fight yesterday.
Not quite as much as
On
Bubble
Kimmy
the Wonder Boy, though, on lap 40. So now Kimmy goes to the inside. He's going to make that pass, get past the lap car of Carter. And now it's back to Anthony in front of Kimmy. Anthony with a super high entry right there. I want to watch that line. Somehow he made it back to the bottom. I want to take a quick glance at the speed trace there. It's not terribly fast, but it seems to be really consistent for the driver of the 09. And that's what you need, is good consistency. That's how you get fast.
That's how you get that momentum. Or monotum.
Yeah, I would like to mention really quick, Anthony has now led 27 laps to Brown's 22, so he now holds the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. It's also 5 bonus points for leading a lap, so right now Brown would get 5 bonus points, Anthony would get 10 bonus points, and that's huge for the championship. I mean, those bonus points, it can really make or break your season. Kimmy has had a couple of maximum races where he wins and gets 10 bonus points. Having a weekend like that is huge for your championship hopes. As I want to look ahead, right in front of the lapped cars, or right in front of the leaders, Blazer is trying to work past Dim as a lapped car. Now Dim slows down. Is Dim going to the pits right here? I believe he is. The 18 car is going into the pits. Takes the first pit stall. We're going to keep an eye on his stop as we still watch the leaders. Anthony going through turn 3 and 4 right now. Dim isn't really a factor in this race right now. However, watching his pace and where he comes out of the pits right here, it's going to be right behind the leader, I think. That's going to dictate when these other guys think they need to pit. If they think they can stretch it and make it on one pit stop, they're going to pit right down the middle on lap 100. If not, I think you should come in around lap 67 or so, 66 or 67. Split the race up into 3 parts. You come into the pits twice. That's probably the way I would do it if I didn't think I could make it. As I think there's some other people in the pits. Yeah, Brown is in the pits. This is on the early side.
Spinning in the grass, flipping.
Oh, he flipped. Caution is out. Caution is out immediately for the 36 car upside down. He lands on all 4 wheels, but he was in the air.
A pirouette type cartwheel. What was that? I believe he got turned by Napa Boy.
And there were a couple cars in the pits when that happened. We were watching Brown's pit stop and then just moved over in time to see Carter in the air. And that was insane.
It was really insane. Really unfortunate too, so
yeah. Well, we're gonna step aside here just a second, let these drivers re-rack them, probably see some pit stops under yellow in a second. So quick word from our sponsor Builder Brain, and we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Kentucky. We just had our first caution of the night there on lap 54, I believe it was, when the caution came out. Anthony is your leader in the 09 car. He has led 33 out of the 55 laps. Brown has led 22 of those laps. So those are the only two cars to lead. They have gotten bonus points for that. And I think we're going to see yellow flag pit stops here in a second. Once everybody gets around and gets back on the lead lap, I expect to see the cars that have not pit yet go into the pits here. The cars that have been include, I believe it was Dim and Brown. I think there was one other car that I missed.
A lot was happening, so we really couldn't see a lot.
So Marcus, I want to ask you what you think, your view on the racing so far. It got a little spread out. We've seen some battles. Multiple drivers hit the wall. Some battles flapped cars. What's been your impression so far of this brand new Kentucky Speedway?
It's been great so far. Honestly, the racing, the like, what's the word I'm trying to think? It's so technical. It's so entertaining to watch. You see Brown, Anthony, Bubble, Kimmy running right up against that wall, inching so close to it. You never know if they're gonna hit it, but it's so amazing, and it's been really good so far. Those lap cars need to stay in their lane though. We've seen a lot of lap cars have problems, but it's going great so far.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm really excited with this brand new track we just rolled out. I mean, it really feels like that old school Kentucky where you're arcing it in so late, right up against the wall to maximize the track width. And I'm really excited for IndyCar to come back here. Well, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are resuming the IndyCar series. So expect to see some clips from that and some recordings courtesy of Bubble. It was on hiatus for a long time due to some lag problems with the cars on road courses. So we got rid of the road courses, and we are running an oval-only schedule for the rest of the season on the IndyCar side of things. But right now, this is Bubbles Cup, and we're got pits open. And going to the pits right here, Anthony leads him down. As expected, Brown stays out. He's probably going to inherit the lead here.
As we see most of the cars come in, along with Dim, who did pit.
I think Dim's idea is just he's not worried about, as there's craziness back here. Look at this battle off of pit lane, 3 wide. Anthony leads him off. Zed gets Kimmy off. So Zed is going to be in front of Kimmy. Then it's Napa. Then I believe Blazer was in front of Bubble. Then Prime, who was around the back. So, wow. DJ was the other car who had already pit. So it will be Brown leading from DJ, and then the race off of pit road was for a third, so Anthony will lead that just ahead of Zed, Kimmy, Napa, Blazer, Bubble, Prime, Dim, and then Carter at the back after as airborne crash. We are green this time. Now we're going to wait for them to go double file off of 4. And Marcus, I'll let you have the restart.
Ooh, thank you, Agent. All right. Off 4 to the straightaway. Brown getting ready to try and take back his crown. The most laps led. They're back going green. Zed on the apron. He's had a really good start along with Blazer. It is going to get very packed right here. You're going to see them lose it a bit as Zed kind of slows down a little bit. Brown's Brown leads. They're going 2 wide, 3 wide. Oops. Here comes Bubble. Bubble's trying to
That's
catch up.
insane behind. Here comes Napa up the inside. That's 3 wide move on the inside of Kimmy. Kimmy tries to put him on the apron a little bit. Someone's in the wall. I think that was Prime. And he calls a
That's
big
Anthony.
pile up.
Anthony's in the wall.
Oh, it's Anthony, the car that's dominated the middle part of that race. He's all the way to the back.
That shook everything up.
Yeah, there's so many cars right here. It's almost impossible to watch them all. Bubbles in the wall, but he gets a push from Dim, so he's actually fine. As now he's looking at the outside of Blazer. Dim up the inside. He hits Bubble up the track.
Oh.
Now Bubble's in the wall. Prime is going to pass him unless Bubble can block. Bubble's got spin physics. Going to get damage right here. He gets spun around. He's going to save it. We're going to stay green. That's terrible for Bubble, though. Disaster for the 48 car, who is stopped on pit lane.
I believe that was Dim's doing, not trying to point out names, though, but I'm just saying I believe something to do with him.
I think so as well. Carter gets into the back of Anthony here. Now Anthony had to lift like Zed, and he gets spun. Now Anthony gets spun. Zed is up the track. Oh, Anthony!
Oh,
he almost
no! Oh, he saved it though. So close.
Anthony keeps it going. Zed has kept it going.
Wait, let's go to the front. Brown hit the wall. Kimmy takes the lead.
What a move there. Kimmy is taking the lead. It's been absolute chaos off of the restart right there. And here on lap 66, our second change into a new leader. So Kimmy leads his first lap. That's 5 bonus points for Kimmy, and huge for his championship run, because now he only has to finish in the top 4 to take the championship lead away from Spring.
Kimmy's got a lot of pressure now, trying to hold the lead from Brown as he's right behind him.
Look at the exit speed for the 2 car. He is all over him. Look at the outside right here. Kimmy covers it off well, but can Brown set up another exit off of turn 2 to try to get a move? Maybe down the inside of turn 3. Here he goes.
It's not going to be there.
Oh, he's right on him. He's trying to set him up. He's racing him clean, though. Look at this. Just inches between these cars. Super clean between these 2 drivers. Brown right on the back of Kimmy. This is incredible. Oh, Brown, he's going to cross him over on the entry to the corner. But then he throttles up right there. They might be in the wall. No, they're not. They're good.
Oh, nope.
Oh, Brown, he's got a better line right here. He's going to drive right up to the back of Kimmy. He's going to give him a push off the corner. Kimmy with a big run from the push off the corner from Brown. He's going to pull away right there.
Wow. Insane clean racing by these top 2 drivers. Can't say the same between the back 2 as earlier. Napa sent DJ up the wall. They're just trying to catch up.
Now Kimmy getting some time out front, but look, he's high. He's high right there. Here comes Brown. Brown's gonna have a huge run if he doesn't have the wall. Oh, he does it. That was incredible.
Woo!
We were on board with him. That was insane. He's right to the back of Kimmy right here.
Oh, wrecking in the back. Dim gets turned by Zed into the inside wall, going up into the track.
Oh,
no one hits him.
Almost collected Prime right there. He's gonna save it. Only rear end damage. We stay green as the battle up front rages on. Kimmy leads another lap. Brown. Brown with the run. He's going to push Kimmy into turn number 3. Oh, he's all over him. That's insane right there. Kimmy with a good couple of corners. He pulls away a little bit from the 2 car right there. Want to ride up with Kimmy for a corner right here in 3 and 4. See his line, late apex. He's a little bit high. But if he keeps good speed, it doesn't really matter if you're right on the bottom or not. It looks decent. And Brown, now Kimmy running around the top here on the front straightaway. It's not very fast. I know he likes to do it, but it's not really the fastest line. He's giving up time by doing that. If you don't just minimize the distance on the front straightaway, you're going to give up some time doing that.
Oh my, what a corner by Brown.
There goes, look at the outside. He's got a huge run on Kimmy. There he goes, almost clear of him into turn one. He's going to send it deep on the outside. What a move on the entry. If he keeps it on the wall, he does. He takes the lead away from Kimmy. And when I say he took away the lead, I mean he snatched it from him. That was insane. Oh, now he's in
he hit
the
the wall. Kimmy's coming on that outside lane.
He's setting him up. Brown has a bad line right there. Has to enter narrow. He's going to be slow on the exit. Here comes Kimmy back to the inside. Into turn 3. Can he get a move done down here?
Side by side.
Brown with good momentum, but he's in the
Into
wall.
the wall again.
Oh, contact right there. As now Kimmy takes away the lead once again. That's switching back and forth now as we get close to halfway in this race.
Dim is slow on the track.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brown hit the wall again, but I heard a car that was not up to speed. And it's Dim right in front of the leaders. Kimmy's gonna sweep around his outside here. They should be able to pass him fairly easily in 1 and 2 on the outside. He gets it done before then. Now Brown has to work his way past.
Oh, no!
And Dim is in the way right there. Brown's in the wall. Napa's going to take advantage. Here comes Napa. Oh, he smacks Dim.
What is Dim doing?
I'm not sure. I meant to say that Dim smacked Napa right there. As Brown clears Napa on the outside, it's close between those two. Kimmy leads another lap out front. Napa's really put together a good few laps here. He's dropped DJ, who was in the wall in the back. Dim just got front end damage by himself. That's got to be a caution. Front end damage is a caution. He comes down and hits DJ as well, who makes it through without damage, but we're just waiting for race control to see. All right, I'm throwing the caution. I have thrown the caution. That's the first time I've ever done this, but caution has been thrown for Dim, who has front end damage. I don't think Bubble saw it, and front end damage is always a caution, so I just went ahead and called it right there. Kimmy is your leader.
What is Dim doing, though? I'm gonna give my thoughts on that. Dim needs to be parked. It's crazy what he's doing out here. That's 2 times, 3 times he's ruined the leaders. That number 18, Eminem's car.
No, it's not really the caution we wanted to see. We had a great battle up front, but as pits are called open very late, I was going to ask, this does open up some strategy options, and here they come. Everybody's coming in right here. Looks like the 2 cars that stayed out. I think that's DJ and Zed. So they're going to take first and second right here. Just barely leads the race off of pit lane. It was close with Brown, but Kimmy wins it. But important for DJ right here. I think he's going to get some bonus points for leading that lap and leading the restart lap right here. after being somewhat involved in the crash with Dim, he escaped with no damage, and now he's going to reap the rewards from that, and that's bonus points for a lap led. As Dim is managing to crash into everybody under pacing, this might be the biggest skill issue we have seen in a long time, probably since, well, I can't even think of another time it's been quite like this. Green this time has been called, as Dim lines up at the back. DJ out front, ready to go green here, their second restart, and we are underway once again here on lap 86 at Kentucky.
DJ and Zed battling side by side. Zed takes the lead as they're 3 wide in the back. Anthony, Napa, and Carter. Bubble 2.
I'm about to go 3 wide for second. Here comes Brown up the inside of Kimmy and DJ.
They're 5 wide in the back.
Dude, they're still 3 wide for second. Now Brown takes away that spot. Look at the exit for Brown. That was insane for the 2-car. Wow, what a move from him.
They're still 3 wide. Never mind. Back to 2 now.
Oh, Kimmy looking at the inside of Brown right there, but he couldn't quite get it done. Zed has had decent pace today, but he definitely hasn't had the pace of the 2 cars that are right behind him. I think we're about to see a big-time battle for the lead between the top 3.
Anything can happen, though. In the back, Dim, going into the grass, sliding, going back up into the... My bad for the pause, but went back up into the track. Luckily, everyone saved it, though.
Oh, Napa gets spin physics. Is he going to spin out into the wall? He saves it as it's crazy back here. Bubble trying to survive the craziness along with Anthony. Napa comes down the track and hits Carter. It's just craziness back here, man. It is insane trying to drive these cars in a big pack right there. Dim gets front and damage again. He's going to be out of the race. And now he's trying to wreck Napa.
There's some unprofessional stuff by these 2 drivers. Oh, and another wreck over there. Slowing down, that's Bubble and Anthony.
Bubble and Anthony, they both get front end damage. That's a reset for them both.
What is going on? Dim's driving backwards and pits. Oh, he's trying to find. Yeah, he found Napa. He's trying to find him. Yeah, Dim does not like Napa boy.
Yeah, but I mean, you're out of the race now. He gets a speeding violation. Probably shouldn't go seek this out right now because you are out of the race, Dim.
Dim is still on track. Like I said, he is trying.
Oh, he's been killed. I was gonna set G him into the sky, but he's been killed instead. So I think that was Bubble's doing.
Wow.
Any watchers in the stream would have enjoyed seeing me starting to type in the command to set G dim, but he was killed.
That would have been funny. Just him flying.
Anyways, though, Zed held onto the lead right there. That was a good run for him. He's getting a few laps led right here. I think he led 5 laps. He's coming around to lead his 6th. There was since it was so close to the last restart, that was our 3rd caution, I believe. We are not going to get pits open. We're just going to go straight back to green flag racing. As off turn 4, I'll let you call it again, Marcus.
Thank you, Agent. And as we see now, Zed trying to hold off these 2 powerhouse drivers, and already Blazer spinning on the front stretch, goes in the bubble. That's a 1-car wreck. Doesn't seem to collect anyone else as Kimmy on the inside of Zed. He's going to try to make a move. Zed into the wall. That leads Kimmy the lead. They're side by side. Carter also right here with Brown. On the turn number 3, Carter's going to try to set it in. He's going to stay behind Kimmy.
I say Carter's going to get a big run right here. He got a push from Anthony. Can he go 3 wide up the inside? He's no space right there. Kimmy leads the lap. Oh, and he got hit into the wall. Kimmy's going to get damage.
That is another caution.
But that's damage for him. And now Carter's going to lead. What in the world just happened?
So, what? So Carter leads, Kimmy wrecks. What is going on? You know, when you said this was going to be a good race, I don't know if you meant like good race as in very good racing or very chaotic, but
well, it's still been a lot better than what we saw at like Auto Club, for example. So we will absolutely
definitely
take
this. Yes, of course. But wow. Also, Anthony's back up to second after dominating and going all the way to the back. Then coming back up now. He's back here.
As Brown and Zed showing off their racing prowess, under pacing right here, giving each other bump and runs on the back straightaway at 60 miles an hour.
Is green this time.
Yeah, we got the call for green this time. So as we go through turn number 4 right there, there's the pit entry. Pits are closed. We're gonna go straight back to green flag racing. Carter is your leader currently here on lap 102. As green flag is back on a huge push from behind. They're bumper locking. Carter leads, but Anthony's gonna clear him on the outside right here. What an insane restart for Anthony. As Brown hits the wall right in front of Zed. Yeah, they're gonna regain their speed right there, but that was rough for Brown off of turn number 2. And Anthony, the car who's led the most laps all day, is back out in front once again.
In the back, they almost went 4 wide. They're going 3 right now with Kimmy, Napa, and DJ.
And Kimmy's trying to recover after getting involved in a crash. That gave him front end damage, so Kimmy is on his last car. I would also like to note Bubble and Anthony on their last car. Dim is out of the race. He's our first retirement. As Blazer has a mistake, actually, Kimmy's going to make the pass right there. And as I think you were about to say, Brown is all over the back of Carter right here.
Yes, Brown's trying. He's had a few mess ups already still. Hitting the wall. He's just trying to push it. He's trying to get past Carter to get past, or to get over to Anthony. Here comes Zed.
Good run for Zed. Brown sent onto the apron. Zed's going to clear them both as Carter runs high. Zed moves up into second place with that move as Kimmy has moved right up to the back of Bubble.
Oh, wreck in the back. That's DJ. He's fine, but he saved it. Huge hit.
Yeah, it looked dramatic, but his car has no damage. We're going to keep it green flag racing here at Kentucky. Bubble with a run on the back of Carter right here. And he's going to look to the outside for a moment, setting up the cutback, the switchback on the exit. Can he get it done right here? Carter is in the wall. I think he's going to get it done. He will. Looking behind. Kimmy, if he can stay on the wall, that's a big run. Oh, what a nice move on the exit. He gets to the inside. He's going to make the move on Carter and get the pass done. That has put him up into 5th. He needs one more spot to make sure he takes the championship lead. Now Carter back up the inside of Kimmy. He's not going to get that move to stick, I don't think, because look at the momentum Kimmy has and a push from Napa. Kimmy clears Carter, and now they're side by side behind him.
Also want to note, Brown has passed Zed for 2nd place, but Zed is trying to challenge that.
As Zed is keeping him honest right here.
Kimmy into the wall. Kimmy wreck. That's it. He's DNF'd. Kimmy is done and out of the race.
I can't even spectate him. I think he left immediately.
He left
Wow.
immediately. Oh no.
And just like that, Kimmy's hopes of taking the championship lead are gone. It will be impossible for Kimmy to take the championship lead here tonight. There's still a chance we see it change hands. It could go from Spring over to Bubble. Bubble needs to finish in the top 3 right now. If he can lead a lap, it'll only be the top 4. But Kimmy's hopes of taking the championship lead tonight have died here on lap 110.
That's horrible for Kimmy. He got that whole thing ripped out of his hands. He's very unfortunate though.
As we get the call for pits being open right here, we have lost 2 drivers. Dim was the first DNF. Kimmy was the second, and now we've got some split strategy here on the pits. Anthony stays out. He's going to be your leader. Zed stays out. Napa stays out. Brown leads in from Bubble. And then there's Carter, Prime, Blazer, DJ. They had to work around each other, but they all got into their pit stops cleanly. So the race off of pit road is the race for 4th on the restart, but they will all have fresh tires. Bubble is clean out of his stop. He's ahead of Carter. Blazer and DJ are clean out. Blazer's going to be slightly ahead of DJ. Where does Brown come out? He comes out in what's going to be 4th place right here. And now I think this is the time for Bubble. He could gain the championship lead here. Your Season 1 Bubbles Cup champion, Bubble the Wonder Boy, could take back the championship lead for the first time in a very long time. I'll have to double check and see when he last held it. As Bubble actually has not led the championship at all this year.
Wow.
So it has been since Atlanta IROC Season 1 championship finale where he took the lead away to win the championship. That's the only race he's led the championship, and that's what won the champion. So green flag though, back out here. Anthony leads them from Zed, from Napa. Brown is up the track right there trying to get a run on the top 3.
He's hungry. He's really hungry to get past these top 3. As Bubble into the wall, he's going to get saved by Carter. As the top 4 is kind of pulled away, they're pushing each other. Anthony still leads, but here comes Brown making a move into the inside.
3 wide right here. Zed's got momentum though on the top. What a move from Zed. He's going to the outside of Anthony.
Comes Bubble.
Bubble out of nowhere comes up the inside. He's going to put himself on the wall. Bubble is going to be out of the race.
Whoa. That's 3 already.
And the other championship contender, he will also be out. No one will take the championship lead away from Spring. He'll keep it as Bubble explodes and dies. He's going to be out for the season because he's dead.
Well.
There's Bubble. Bubble. After coming back from the dead, Bubble. We thought you were. We thought you had died right there. Zed takes out Brown for no reason under pacing.
Again.
What is happening right now, Bubble? Can you give us an overview?
I was fine, bro. I had a good 3-wide move. I broke. I was down to like 150. I gave him space, but the door locking. It was no driver's fault. It was just the door locking. I just got caught in the door lock and it put us all off the track.
Well, Bo, we certainly see your view on that. That seems like a developmental issue on the cars. Is there anything we can do about that?
I honestly no.
And then lastly, I want to ask you. You came into this race with a chance to take the championship lead. Kimmy was out. That was your chance. And now you're out. The chance has died. Spring will keep the championship lead tonight. What's your view on that, man?
I don't really care. Because I really didn't want to do this race. I mean, it's good track and everything. Good setups, but I really didn't want to do this race. I want to move on to the road course, which I think is next week, I believe. But I just wanted to get away from this week. Cause it's been rough. I'm not even really worried about the championship right now.
Well, there you have it, Bubble. Not how you wanted to end today, but best of luck next weekend. Good to know you're looking forward to a road course. As here comes Zed, trying to make a move on Anthony, who leads on the restart. Bo the Wonder Boy has decided to stay up in the commentary booth with us here. So he will make sure to tell us how bad that Zed is. And the caution is going to be out again. Zed, that's going to be his first reset. Oh, DJ.
There's DJ. DJ Brown.
Man, DJ's crashed about 7 times, but has not gotten damage a single time. That's insane.
Bro, how?
He's still getting crashed by Carter.
Wait, he better not get front-end damage. What even happened? I think somebody put on their pacing button in front of everybody.
What?
What happened?
We saw what happened to Zed. Zed smacked the wall off of turn 4. That was a pure skill issue that caused him to get his own front-end damage.
DJ, no, DJ just... Oh, DJ's going to the back.
DJ.
What's going on? What is going on?
And I'm not going to lie, this might be the worst race since Auto Club. We're starting to see some ridiculousness. When it was green, this has the potential to be one of the best races we saw all season. As DJ's now on his last... Or sorry, DJ goes to the back. It was Zed who is now on his last car. So Anthony and Zed, both on their last cars now. Dim was our first DNF. Then it was Kimmy, then Bubble. Championship contenders.
And it could potentially be Zed or Dim, or Zed or Anthony now.
Yeah, I mean, they were really those two are the only that had a shot to gain. Anthony is looking to have a huge week, and he sits 4th in the championship. Over the last 5 or 6 races, he was just behind Bubble, his second highest scoring driver. And he's definitely going to take that away from Bubble, I think, after this weekend. Because Bubble, that guy is not good at the game.
I would not say that. I'm just saying, I would be careful saying those words.
I think, even if he crashes right now, he's got most laps led. I mean, he's going to get 10 bonus points.
Easily taken away. You never know. There's a lot that can happen.
We'll have to see. He's close to locking it up, so we're just going to have to keep an eye on it. Anthony, with a good finish here today, he could close the gap tremendously to the top 3. As green flag is back out here once again. We've started lap 130. We've completed 129 laps. Which means that, man, Anthony has led 65 laps.
Ooh, you're right. He's gonna lock it up soon. In my laps, he will. But if Brown has something to say about that, as he's right now right behind Anthony, he's gonna try to pass him. And a wreck in the back, but Carter saves it. Spins the infield grass. It's gonna be good.
All right, Carter is good. We're going to keep the battle up front. I think we saw Napa just close the door on Blazer. That looked tight in the back. But up front, it's still Anthony and Brown going at it right here.
Brown going to try to send it into the inside of Anthony. He's going to maybe get there. He's trying not to run him up. They're still side by side now, coming to the line. Anthony still led that one.
Around the outside right here, Anthony trying to keep the spot. It's good to defend on the outside. You can keep your momentum. Brown using it up just a little bit. He left him the perfect amount of space. That's how you have to run it on the inside. You have to be right on the ragged edge if you want to make a pass on the inside. Well, I think
Still
Brown
side
might
by
lose
side.
it.
Yes, yeah. And Anthony clears him.
And this has brought Napa up into the battle. So Napa in third place has closed very quickly on the top two after a little bit of fighting. This is the same kind of storyline we had at Nashville. Side by side, he loses you so much time. As Anthony's gonna be in the wall right here. Yeah, Anthony is slow.
No!
Napa's gonna push him, but Brown now leads.
Oh, here comes Anthony. Anthony's hungry still. Brown's starting to pull away. Just a little bit.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to lead about 40 more laps to catch up to Anthony's lap lead amount. It's possible. There's enough time left in the race, but it's going to take a really strong performance from Brown from here on out if he wants to take away those bonus points from Anthony.
As Brown, I believe, hit the wall, or he's a little slower than Anthony. So Anthony's starting to catch up.
Oh, that time he hit the wall. Here comes Anthony. He's going to have a huge run down the back straightaway. Closes right up to the back of him on the entry to turn 3.
Right there. Following him.
And I got to say, once we get going and into a rhythm, the racing has just been phenomenal here today.
Definitely.
We just got to keep them going green here. As now Anthony drops back a little bit of a yo-yo effect there over the last couple of laps, but with the gap between first and second.
Oh, contact in the back. That's EDP or Blazer and Zed. They both believe Zed ran Blazer up into the wall. It's getting heated back there.
It's getting
Back
heated up here. Here comes Anthony. He's got to run. There's a little bit of contact into turn 1. Anthony's going to the outside right here.
He's going to try and clear him, but he can't do it. Brown just got way more.
I say right now, Brown is doing what he has to do to keep the lead. I think Charlotte was a big moment for Brown, being able to come away with a win in a high-pressure situation. He's gonna feel relief after getting that well-deserved win, and now he's racing really smart. Brown still leads here. Something to keep an eye on, I think, is gonna be the tire wear in this last stint here. I'm not sure if the drivers can make it or not. Remember, the last pit stop we had some split strategy there. And I don't exactly remember who's on the fresher tires here, but it's definitely going to be interesting as these drivers try to preserve their tires, keep good pace. With such little fall off, it's really just going to be about stretching it all the way to the end. Do you have to make another pit stop, or can you just go all the way?
Blazer in the back gets turned by Prime. Blazer saves it though.
This Prime bounces off the wall big time. Zed's up the track
Zed goes
sliding.
into Blazer.
They save it.
Back up front. Anthony's getting closer to Brown now. It's just been back and forth.
What an exit for Anthony right there. I thought Brown was close to the wall. Anthony was even closer. He's all over the back of him right here. And now he's going to have a chance. A chance. Go to the inside right here.
Ooh. You took it, maybe? Anthony took it.
As Anthony just led his 69th lap of the race with that one right there.
Into the wall. Brown takes it back now. Zed is in pits now.
Interesting move there from Zed going to the pits here on lap 147. Brown is your leader. Zed coming out of the pits. Did he just come in and out just like a drive-through?
No, he pit.
Oh, he must have been in the pits way earlier than I ever caught on. So Zed with a full pit stop right there. Because Anthony's doing some weird stuff on the front straightaway. Oh, he's doing some really weird stuff. What has happened to Anthony? He's way up into the track. Oh, he smacks the wall. What has happened with Anthony?
Oh, whoa, no! He's going back normal speed.
No, he has lost control of his car. Something has happened. Is this a controller?
Whoa,
is this a controller issue?
What is going
Anthony's way
on?
off the pace, and I don't think he has any steering.
He's back, it looks like. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's gonna hit the wall.
Oh, he spins out in front of DJ. Caution is out. Caution is out. The caution has been called for a spin in a high-speed area, and Anthony obviously does not have full control over that car. What is happening?
Wreck in the back, Carter.
Hey, he's lagging, guys. He's lagging. He was full throttle the last 3 corners and hit the wall.
That's got to be the worst lag I've ever seen in my entire life. That was insane. I thought it was controller disconnect. That's how bad it was.
Nah, because he started turning, going out of the trial. He's turned dead into the inside wall. Something's still not right. Look at him.
Now he gets front end damage. If that counts against him, he's out of the race.
Something's definitely wrong. No, something's wrong. Look at him. He's turning. He's holding right. Something's wrong.
And get that.
Yeah,
that car needs to be in a mental institute.
You're going backwards now.
Yeah, something's wrong.
No, he's coming to a stop now.
I don't think he's okay. He may have a skull fracture, bro.
Oh man.
I don't think he's okay, guys.
We made the joke that Bubble might be out for the season after literally exploding on the track. Anthony might actually be out here.
I think he's actually out.
I don't know what happened. He's dead. Hey,
They're gonna
the
hit him.
the pack is coming.
Brown is gonna run into him. Brown made sure he's ended. Brown just made sure that he was ended.
Someone needs to go check on him.
And bro,
Has he
everything.
talked? Is he okay?
This entire race is upside down, bro. The laps just went down and then went back up again. And Bubble exploded on the track. Anthony has suffered a mental illness.
Oh, we had another flip on the. It looks like at the same time of caution. It looks like two guys had lag at the same time. Prime cut inside of the infield and flipped over in the same area Carter did.
So we're just gonna keep it under yellow while we wait for news on Anthony. He's jumped out of his car. He's out of the game.
Is he alive? Please, who's gonna?
And the big question is he out of the race, or can he still be here? Because Anthony was putting together a charge that was gonna put him back in the championship if he came away with the top 2 finish.
You know, regardless if he comes back, he's gonna start in last place. And probably last place. So that's gonna be a lot of ground he has to make up just to get back to that point he was already at.
I mean, that's right on it. You've seen what it's like in the back of the pack. We've thinned it out a little bit, but it's still crazy back there sometimes. So I do think he would be able to. I do think he would be able to catch back up, but it would not be easy. His pits are open this time, and I think everybody's gonna pit right here.
Zed not going to. Zed did pit. Remember, Zed pit earlier in that green flag run.
He did, but the only car on older tires, I don't know if that's the strategy play or not. Close off of pit lane with Brown and Napa, but Brown gets that spot.
There's still a lot of racing to go, so nothing's over yet. What Martin said that?
Alrighty, well I think are we going green this time? No, I don't think
we
so.
had
Anthony has respawned his car. He's here. Anthony is back. He's taking the Legends track. This car is not going to handle very well on that. But you can see that car struggling to make that corner. He's going to jump to the back here. But he's back in the race.
If Anthony can pull this off, he can say that he had a very weird I don't even know what to call it. It'd be amazing if he wins this race now. But to win it, he's got a lot of ground to pick up, or to go up, or to.
Alright guys, I'm back. I had to clean up all the dead bodies on the track.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know, like 5 people died tonight.
Including
Anthony
you.
included?
You literally exploded.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm alive right now. If I was getting flashbacks from the Vietnam War right there, man.
Alright, as a bunch of laps get added right there. That's very nice to see.
Yeah, how do you like the caution laps? It's 4
That's
laps.
amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Alright. Are we green this time right here?
Yes.
All right, we're going to let Bubble call the restart right here.
And here we go, coming to the green flag. Green flag is out. Restart underway. Zed leading a push coming to the outside. Now Brown pulls out. Push from Napa. They're going to pull the outside. We've seen the outside prevail in some of these restarts. Is it going to be like this time, or is Zed going to prevail? Brown in the wall, passed by Napa. Brown losing so much momentum, loses 3-4 positions trying to block. Carter finally pushes him. Napa looks to the inside. Now he's there on the inside of Zed, battling for the lead. Commotion behind for a second. Blazer was on the apron. DJ trying to pass him, and now pass it back to the main commentators.
Oh, there goes Napa. He led the lap, and that's a critical 5 bonus points for Napa. It was extremely close. That is huge for Napa's position in the championship. 5 bonus points for Napa right there, as Brown had a restart that looked terrible.
Anthony's going back. He's going back into his little coma as he hits the inside wall.
I think he's got it gathered up.
He's back now.
He braked, and I think he knows it's bad. I think he's gonna pull it in. He's slowing down, like to pit speed. Or is he going?
He's still going.
No, he's something's messed up.
You guys keep me updated on Anthony. Right now, Zed is taking the lead back, but here comes Napa up the inside through turn number 2, trying to take the lead again.
Is that him? He's in the wall.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna have to reset him. I mean, it's bad.
In the back, Carter and DJ slow.
I'm gonna give him a temporary DNF, just to let him run back on caution to see if it fixes.
Which means if there's not a caution, Anthony will be out.
That's correct.
Well, the good news for Anthony right now is that Brown is not leading laps. So far, Anthony's led 69 laps. Brown has led 46. It is very close. And as long as Brown isn't leading laps, Anthony could get most laps led even if he can't finish the race. And that would be huge for him in the points.
Bad news for Anthony is it is a very spread out field, so a caution is highly unlikely.
What's been one of the most hated drivers this entire race is Zed, now leading. His line has definitely improved. He was really slow earlier in the race, but I guess falling behind some of us, he's learned how to be fast. And he pulled away from Napa out of 1 and 2 because Napa really entered pretty shallow, and Zed just got a later apex.
And he's doing it again right here. I think he called that perfectly because.
Oh, a wreck! A huge wreck! Carter flipping in the infield. He saved it though.
No
What was that? What was that though? Y'all should have saw that.
Every time I hear a flip, I go to the car and they're perfectly straight.
Guy was the craziest race ever, bro.
We'll show that later, but continuing on, Zed is pulling away from Napa now.
Also,
yeah, if you can get us a clip, I can show a replay, so please.
Alright, hold up.
We can confirm some of the lag is Roblox servers because it's not just individual lag, it is everyone freezing or jittering, so
yeah, we've had some on the stream as well.
This is not our fault. Roblox is just not doing good tonight.
I just suddenly moved to Unreal.
Oh yeah.
Zed looking very good out there right now. All of the cars are extremely spread out. Carter is about a front straightaway ahead of Zed. Not quite a full front straightaway. He could play a role in about 35 laps time if he doesn't have the same pace as the leader.
I want to say there is a clip, but it is not the best. It is a very far away clip, and it happened right as, like in the middle of the wreck. But you can see far away what it was. A wild flip for Carter.
Gonna give it a shot
All right,
here.
guys, I'm back. Anthony, I don't think is going to be able to rejoin this race. He was in the infield care center. And he's got some pretty bad head damage. He might be out. He might be out for a while.
You think?
It's not ideal for him. This is ideal for Zed right now, though. As he leads, we're gonna try to get a quick little view on the incident there. As we see, it is very far away. Carter flips, and it looks like he did a little tumble right there. That looked very exciting for him. as he was involved in a wreck right there by himself, but no damage, so he gets to keep going. And now up front, Zed is still leading. You see Carter up ahead. Zed is closing the gap.
You know what I want to mention? I want to mention that Brown has caught up significantly to Napa Boy and is on track to pass him.
I think Brown could still pose a threat to win this race. I mean, he's got such great pace, especially if he can work around Napa here in a couple laps. He could still get up there and win. Now, we have to make it to lap 25, and then Anthony would lock up most laps led. So Brown has essentially 25 laps to go. So Brown has 6 laps to get to the lead if he wants to take away most laps led. I don't know if that's going to be possible with where he is right now. He's in third. He's in a good position, but he's got a bit of a gap to make up to the leader if he wants to have an opportunity for the most laps led points.
But here's Carter, the lapped car. Might pose as a little bit of a problem, but
Oh, Brown in the wall right there. That's not good for his run towards the front. He loses a lot of time to Napa.
Zed into the wall. That's gonna slow him down just a little bit.
I mean, hitting the wall on the turn 4 is just not good for your pace at all. You lose time down the entire straightaway. Now Napa right in front of Brown. They're going to be trying to gain on Zed here after a mistake from him. Oh, Napa with a great turn 4 right there. Oh, did he had to lift? The line looked great, but I don't think it was super fast because he didn't really pull away from Brown much there. Now Brown, look at the inside right here.
He's still trying it.
And they're really catching up to Zed. Zed has not been able to get past the lap car of Carter. Napa's off the line. Brown's going to build up a run right here. Does he have anywhere to go? Napa blocks low, and Brown is just going to be forced to push him. 27 laps to go, and all of our top 3 are starting to get close together.
Slows down.
Yeah, this lap car is definitely going to play a role in this man. He's really slow, Carter, really slow.
Look at the push. Look at the push for Napa. The push for Napa. Zed's going to try to make the pass on the inside of Carter.
Here comes Napa.
Oh, up the inside.
They're gonna push. I think the lap car is gonna help. Look at this.
Here comes Napa with a run. Can he get to the inside? Oh, he spins Zed. He puts Zed on the wall. Zed gets further damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed.
Zed is out of the race with that.
He's out.
Yes, that was his last car.
He's going
Napa just took
backwards in
Zed
no
out.
time.
I speechless. That's. I think that's a ban from the league. I don't know why he would ruin his.
Now, Bubble, if that's a ban from the league, you should have been gone on week 2.
Wait, did I go backwards? Did I go backwards in week 2?
I thought you did something like ridiculous like that at Phoenix, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you took out Corey. Blatantly.
Yeah, but
just to get out of the race, which is honestly worse.
I didn't go backwards.
He did that on a caution. Luckily.
Oh yeah, I mean it is.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll look at it later.
Hey, Dim
Whatever.
He didn't get any damage.
Dim did worse, bro.
Yeah, Dim did. Yeah. We'll look at it later, guys. Look at it later.
All right, that'll be pending under review after the race.
Hey, Agent, caution. You know what that means?
And the quote from Zed is, "Napa is an actual thug."
Oh.
That is definitely. Man, I don't know. I feel like that's got some racial remarks in it.
He's Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican thugs arguably worse than African Americans.
Fair point, I guess.
Of all people, you should know that.
Sound like some racial remarks there from
Bro,
Bo,
who said that?
as,
Bro,
now
who said
pits
that?
are open.
Bro, who
Pits
said
are
that? Bro,
open
who
for
said that?
Napa.
Bro, who said that?
Who pits? 25 laps to go. This is key.
Carter staying out.
That's a big move for Carter. That's a big move for Carter. Also, that's Anthony Anderson in the 09 car. He's in the pits. He's back in the race.
He's back. He's back in the race. Let's go, Anthony. Yeah.
There's no bias up here in the commentating booth.
Yeah, who's that guy?
Who's biased?
No, wait.
Yo. Okay.
All right, out of the pits. Blazer with a great stop. He's going to move up ahead
Blazer!
of Brown.
Blazer, oh my
And a
goodness.
great stop for Anthony. He passed Prime and DJ. So off of pit lane, it's Napa leading. Carter stayed out. So it's Carter, Napa, Blazer, Brown, Anthony, Prime, then DJ. Anyone can win this race.
It's gonna be exciting.
I'm gonna go ahead and be like fearless here. Blazer's about to wreck everybody on this restart. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's about to run through everyone and kill the entire race.
Yeah, I think
So get ready to
honestly,
see
I think
that.
honestly that Bubble's gonna respawn his car and then send it because that's what Bubble does. I gotta say, Bubble, that block on lap 40 was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, though.
We don't talk about that, bro.
It was lap 40, and you were blocking like it was for the last lap. It was kind
Bro,
of ridiculous.
Who? I don't even know who drives the 48. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty, well, here we go. 20 laps to go here from Kentucky. Carter is going to
get
lead
excited.
on the restart. Green flag is back out here.
Oh,
Brown
Brown
gets
doesn't
the
go
first
on!
stop.
Doesn't go. His entire restart now in jeopardy. Carter had an amazing restart. He's pulling away.
Look who else had a great push and a restart. Anthony up into fourth. He took advantage of Brown with a bad restart. And now he's working on Blazer already right there on the 99 machine.
Look at the push.
Oh, Brown coming
Blazer
back
backing
through.
up for a push.
Look, Blazer up the inside. He's on the inside of Napa. And here comes Anthony. Anthony's setting it up. He's going to push Blazer on the inside. They push Carter up the track.
Blazer to
Blazer
the
leading
lead.
a lap. Blazer gets
Get the
bonus points for
guy.
leading a
Blazer
lap.
led a lap. I am not biased.
Get him
Blazer.
out.
Blazer with the bonus points for leading a
No,
lap. That's
Carter
huge.
just
Look
flipped the
who's in
corner.
third and now in second.
There's
Anthony
Anthony.
takes away
Anthony.
second
Anthony
place.
is back in this race. Anthony is back in this race.
Oh, Carter spinning
Carter
in
back
the
in the
back.
back.
Wait, are they?
Prime is saving his life. Prime just
Wait,
saved
wait.
Carter's life. And then he made
at
sure
Anthony.
he ended it.
He's in
He's
the
gonna
Oh,
lose
he
it.
just-
Oh, God.
That's a drive-through penalty for speeding on pit lane for Carter.
Speeding on pit lane. they're gonna call him back in.
All right,
Blazer's
green flag is
leading.
still here.
He's in
Blazer's
the
in the
lead.
Blazer
wall.
messes up into Anthony. Here comes Napa.
He's gonna push the worst driver in the league.
Here goes Napa. Now he's going to push the best driver of the league. Anthony takes the lead
Yes.
away with 17 laps to go.
Come on, Anthony, you win the race.
Here comes Brown. No, Brown is back.
What is happening? Anthony's still leading. Napa's all over him. He's on the apron, but he's not good enough to send it on Anthony.
Look at Brown around the outside. He's gonna be clear on Blazer.
That wasn't a crazy move from Brown. I've said insane way too many times in this race.
Look at him. He's setting up the late apex. Brown's a big,
He's running that higher line. He's feeling like he did at Charlotte. Anthony with a great corner. He's pulling away. 15 to go for the driver of the 09. Trying to get his first win. Redeem Texas.
Did he hit the wall right there?
He's running right against the wall. He did not hit it. He's running right against it.
Oh, Brown in the wall. Brown in the wall right there.
But Napa, he exited. Oh, Blazer's wrecking.
Blazer.
Up the
Goes-
track. It's gonna be front
Front end damage and
Yeah,
caution
there
is
it is.
out. Anthony
Another
leads.
caution. Well, guys, what did we expect from Blazer?
Another
Right.
race. Yeah, honestly, worst driver in the league. Does this
Worst driver.
every week. Every week does this stuff.
All right, guys, you guys were terrible commentators.
They're driving good right now.
Anthony was locked up most laps led, was out of the race multiple times. He's back. 14 to go. It's going to be about 9 to go when we see green flag. Anthony only has to hold on for 9 laps.
Bro, he's gonna win the race.
He's going to get sauced. DJ's going to win.
Bro.
All right. Let's stop with the bias. Although I want Brown to win.
No.
Well, I don't think my pick is doing too well. He's up here in the commentary booth with us.
Yeah,
so,
where did?
Well,
I don't think he's.
I had picked Bubble to win the race, but
Bro, I had 0 practice. What are you talking about?
bro, this race is just like Nashville, bro. You can't lie. This race is just like Nashville.
Yeah,
You are good at
I
Nashville.
was actually better than Karina, the Joker. Yeah, Carter's here. We'll go green this time. That was the wrong lap count.
91.
1 go. 10 should get 10. Yeah.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Wait, I didn't say GTT, so I can't
All
go
right,
yet.
we got to go another lap. That's another lap for Anthony. That's good for him.
All right, green this time.
No pits open for these drivers. They're all stuck on the tires that they are on.
This could be anyone. Anything could happen.
I think Carter's still on those old tires. That's terrible for him not getting the opportunity to pit here. He definitely would have if it was open. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 9 to go right here. It's going to be 8 to go when we see the green flag. Anthony, he was so close to winning in Texas. He had the pace and the strategy. He just lost it at the last second. He couldn't stay out on the tires. That was a great race for Spring, remember, their championship leader. Anthony could cut into that lead by a huge amount. With a win here today, if he wins, it would be a perfect weekend. He's already locked up most laps led. Anthony could redeem Texas. He's one of the most loved drivers in the league. We're coming out of turn 4, ready for what is hopefully the last restart. And green flag is back out. A huge jump there, all bumper locked. But Anthony gets away well. 8 to go.
Oh my gosh!
A beautiful restart. He noticed he was being bumper locked, so he lifted to get more contact and engage the bump draft.
There comes Napa.
Smart.
Napa's got to run, though. He's right there on him.
Oh,
He goes to the inside.
Here comes Napa!
Around the outside? No way!
Anthony looks clean up there. He's got the pace.
Look at Brown!
Where's
Look at
Brown? Brown running from
Brown!
nowhere.
He's
7 to
pushing
go. Napa takes
Brown's
the
gonna
lead
make a
on the
move
inside.
here.
It's a pack.
Oh, Anthony. Did Anthony
Anthony's
tap
high.
steer?
He's high up. Napa's clear. He didn't hit the wall.
Napa, your winner from Darlington, now has a pretty good lead. Coming around to see 6 to go as Brown is going to take away second from Anthony. It's all falling apart here.
Really
Brown in the wall.
Really high up in the wall.
Anthony gets the spot back
Anthony's
from Brown.
clear.
Hey, he's got 6 laps
He
to
has
try to
time.
chase down the 55 car.
That's still a lot of time. He can chase him down in one corner, honestly.
He's trying to. He's got a better he's got more exit speed. I'll tell you what,
Here
he's on
comes
exit
Brown.
speed. That's
Look at
Brown.
Brown. They might try and push each other, or Brown might just try and pass.
Oh, I think
That's
Brown's
what
going to push him. Oh, but he's up the
Brown's gonna
track.
pass. He's gonna pass. He's gonna try to get by him.
There he goes. He's got him, though. He's got him.
Brown is
Oh, he didn't hit
fast.
the wall. He's fast. 5 laps to go.
Here he comes. He's coming.
He's up to second.
He's coming real hard. Wait.
All right, bro.
No.
There he is, off of turn number 2. Oh, he
he
hits
hit
the
the
wall!
Oh, he hit the wall!
He
He
chips!
pushed a little too hard.
He's in the wall.
Oh, he blocks
He gets
Anthony!
into
Now Anthony on the
Anthony!
inside! They're throwing away their chance at winning the race. Napa's going to
No,
run
they're
away
going
with
down
it
the
here.
wall. Napa's in the wall. Napa's in the
He's
wall.
in the wall. He's coming back. They're coming.
Oh!
They're beating and banging on each other.
Yeah, Brown just smacked Anthony down the track. Brown is going to clear him with 4 to go, but they're all catching up. I told you DJ was going to get it. He's right there.
Oh, Brown hit the apron. He's messed up his entire
Here comes
corner.
Anthony.
And look at DJ. Who's he gonna push? He's gonna push
DJ's
Brown.
gonna push Brown. He's gonna push him. Brown might have enough to make a move.
Oh, Napa's sending it deep. He's sending it deep. He's sending it really deep.
Here
Here comes Brown though. Brown.
Oh,
Brown's gonna be able to
Anthony
make
with the
it. Here
push.
comes
Anthony with a
Anthony.
huge push. 3
They both
laps to
got big
go
pushes.
here from Kentucky as Napa leads ahead of Anthony, who's clear into second.
Don't hit the apron. Perfect corner for Anthony. Perfect corner. He's right
There he
there.
goes. He's there. He's there.
But Brown could do something here.
Brown could back up the corner and take him 3 wide right here.
Here we go.
He's gonna try.
Brown, he's trying. He's got to run. Oh, he has a lift.
lifted, he's
Anthony's
lifted.
gonna be
He bounced it
clear.
out.
He sees 2 to go this time. Can the driver who lost it in Texas get it done today?
What is DJ gonna do? DJ to the outside. Napa putting Brown on the apron. They're both gonna go up the track.
Oh my gosh! Anthony's
Come on,
gonna pull away.
Anthony!
Anthony's pulling away. He's pulling away.
He's going to win.
Anything could happen though. It's still one more corner for things to happen.
He looks pretty good through here.
He's
He's
so
gorgeous.
good. He's
White
so
flag
good.
is out. White flag
He
is
did
out
it.
for Anthony one more time.
Could anything happen? Can anything catastrophic happen?
No, he's good. He's good. He's
He's
got
only
it.
got half a lap.
He's got it. He's got it. He's
Brown,
my
he
God.
hit the wall. He hit the wall. That's gonna be it.
They're wrecking behind.
Oh my gosh,
Anthony's
it's
got
crazy
this.
to find. Ladies and gentlemen,
got it.
I've waited so long to call this. Anthony through the final 2
Now
corners.
into the
He's
wall,
gonna do
Brown.
it.
They're wrecking in the back.
Oh my gosh, Anthony's gonna win. I've got to
Anthony!
say, Anthony
He
wins.
did it.
It's been 2 years.
Anthony wins.
It's been 2 years. He won.
Man, I never thought I'd see the day road racing has to be on the edge of tears, but Anthony winning is so special, man. I can't believe it.
After what seemed like a basilar skull fracture, he was full throttle into the wall. He got back on that restart. He pitted with everybody, and he won the race.
He was brain dead and he still won it. He went to last and made his way up to first.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man that was heartbroken after Texas. And look at that. He's going to win here in Kentucky. This is a special day.
The craziest race, I think, this whole season. Maybe not the best. Could be the best. Chaoticness.
We're going to try to get a couple interviews before we sign off here. But the craziest thing I've ever seen. The first one over here is Brown. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today, Brown. You had a pretty spectacular race, honestly. Big momentum carrying off of the great race at Charlotte. You led the second most laps. You couldn't quite get it done today, but lots of ups and downs. The ups were really high. You looked really fast. Take me through your side of the story for today.
Bro, so I want to talk about this dumbass Napa, bro. He wouldn't get the fuck out the way when I was clearly faster than him. Like, get the fuck out the way. I'm literally going 2 miles an hour faster. You want to block because you want to fucking push. Fucking moron, man. Only got his first one by dumping beasts out the way.
Well, we certainly understand that. And it's clear you're very animated after what seems to be a tough pill to swallow, because you definitely feel like you had a chance to win there at the end. I want to ask you about the split strategy at the end. You know, pitting for the fresh tires. We came into this race thinking there was going to be easily make it to the end on tire sets. How were your tire sets looking when you came in the last time right there?
When I came in, I had a couple 80s, and I had this 100% pair lift, and I took that, and I felt pretty fast, man. But pretty good day overall, though. I'm glad to get P4, but not happy with the result either way.
Alrighty. Well, obviously not what you wanted today, Brown, but you had amazing pace and a strong race for you. So good job today. We look forward to seeing you next weekend, as always.
Yep.
So that was Brown. And I think we're only really going to talk to maybe one or two more people. Anthony, Anthony's not really someone who generally speaks here. I don't think we'll get an interview with him.
Yeah, probably not.
I think the next obvious option is to talk to Napa here.
Can I do this one?
Yeah, go right on ahead, Marcus.
All right, Napa. So you are looks like the big name of conflict right now. What are your opinions on how all that went?
I don't know, man. I was just being very dirty this race, so I'm not surprised if I get disqualified.
So what you're saying is you just confirmed that this whole thing you were just being dirty?
No, I wasn't being dirty. I'm just being trash.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna word that better next time. But an unfortunate finish for you. You became strong that second part of the race, and then you just couldn't get it in the end though. Any other thoughts you want to say? But
No, I just want to say I'm sorry to Brown.
alrighty then.
I think that's a clear message here from Napa, and I don't think those two are really gonna stay mad at each other after hearing that from Napa. I think we need a special couple more interviews extra this time because this has been crazy. We're gonna talk to the driver. Well, he was up here, but I want him to come back.
We're gonna try to talk to
The driver of the number
Oh.
36, Carter, who I think got a little bit scammed after Bubble didn't open the pits and you were stuck on the oldest tires, I think. Tell me about that, Carter.
Well, actually, the way it went, I actually pit right. You know how I like spun off the corner?
Correct.
I pit
Oh,
right
yeah,
before
he
that
pit.
caution.
He pit while he was speeding up the road.
So I
It
was
would have fun.
Is that allowed?
I mean, I wrecked. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong.
I wrecked into pit road, so I was spinning into it. And then after that, I was actually catching up on the leaders. I felt very fast on that last run. All I had to do was deafen, but I mean, I was lagging pretty bad that whole race. I wasn't really expecting too much either because I'm very bad at tracks like Kentucky. But I mean, it was pretty fun. There were some good moments here and there, and it looked like, yeah, a lot of controversy up there. I saw it in front of me. Almost thought I was gonna get a couple extra spots once they wrecked after the line, or before the line, where Brown spun. But who won? I actually don't know who won.
You didn't, bro. You don't know who, bro.
Anthony
What?
won, bro.
Anthony won his first win in like 2 years.
Oh, literally like
Yeah.
Ryan over here, bro.
Actually, it's his first win in any of my leagues ever.
Wow.
He has never won in any of my leagues. That's his first win.
Yeah, I was too focused. The guy was hearing Brown like swearing a lot, and I just didn't know what was going on. I was just lost.
Now, Carter,
I
I,
don't-
do.
I-
I wanted to talk about the middle part of your race because you led some laps there. You looked good. You were doing some interesting things with the strategy. Are you thinking of doing some more races? Maybe get a couple of wins later on in this season.
I don't know if I'm good enough for a couple of wins, but I think I could pull up to something like possibly maybe something like Road America next week and do good. I mean, New Hampshire's another track I might do good at, so we'll see. Daytona, I mean, that's a wild card, so. And there's a lot of possibilities for me to win. I don't know if I'm going to win, but I'm definitely going to do more races.
Alrighty. Well, we are excited to see you. You're a great driver. You do great stuff for Roblox, and we'll talk to you next time here. As I think I might have just got disconnected. And trying to get back in here really quick to do maybe one more interview. I think we're gonna try to talk to DJ, if possible.
No.
As
Bro, what happened
As
to
they
Asia,
were-
bro? Did you leave?
There we go. I have returned back to the rest of the booth here. We're gonna get one more interview with
And what did bro
DJ
do?
before we go. I still want to talk to DJ because you had a pretty crazy race up and down. You led 2 laps. That's good for you in the points. You came in, I believe, in 5th. Yes, 5th in the points, right behind Anthony, who obviously ended up winning the race. You were in the top 4 at the end, had a chance, led some laps. Tell me about your overall view of your race.
I would have to say lucky, man. I was like 2 laps down at one point. I kept getting wrecked by Napa, Prime, like everyone. I think I got wrecked by at least someone one time. And
I didn't wreck you, bro.
anyways,
No, you probably
P2
did.
is good.
I did.
Napa did full send the final corner, so that should probably be looked at.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that.
It's still lucky to get P2. I mean, definitely, probably my most Mickey Mouse result of the season, but guess I do need some Mickey to, after the bad streak of races that I've had. So I can't complain, but interesting race.
Well, Mickey or not, you come away with P2. P2 is a big result. Does that kind of give you some momentum going into like Road America next weekend, where we think that's a big wild card race?
Probably not, because it just depends how much I practice for these races, and momentum doesn't really carry over. Like I'll get fifth one week and then park it the next week, or like DNF. So I guess P2 is good, but need to work better over the course of the season to catch Anthony in points.
Alrighty, absolutely. Well, good job today, sir. P2, best of luck next week in Road America.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Did you two have any final comments on this race before we close out here?
Bubble, you go.
I ain't got no comments, boy.
All right. Chaotic race. The best booth, I think, this whole season.
Agreed.
We gotta be back. All three of us gotta be back.
Yeah, I'm retiring.
Yeah, it's time for
I'm
Bubble.
commentating.
Yeah.
I'm commentating.
Let's go.
I'm
But
commentating, boys.
see, that's why I need to be at races, because these races are only better when I'm.
That's correct.
That's correct.
So amazing race. I'm so glad for Anthony to get his first win. And yeah, I'll be back in the booth sometime soon,
Next week.
Wonderful.
maybe.
Alrighty.
Nope, next week.
Alrighty, well, while they figure it out, for right now, that's going to conclude our coverage for the Meijer 300 here at Kentucky Speedway. This one is going to hold a special place in my heart for forever. As always, this coverage is brought to you by Builderbrand, the cutting-edge AI study tool. Head over to builderbrand.ai to ace your classes and win back your weekend. And then next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here, Plato's Apex Network on Bubble the Wonder Boys YouTube channel. We are going to be heading over to Road America for the 14th round of the Bubbles Cup Championship. The first road course of the season. You're going to want to be there. Do not miss this. This is going to be a race to watch at Road America next weekend. And I think that's going to do it for us. So until next time, I bid you all farewell and good night.